Hello, honorable members of the clan. So welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. I have something that has been bothering me for a hot minute now. When I say a hot minute, I am talking about since the time that Brigadier Gininda took to the stand at the North Gauteng High Court in Judge Rata Mokgatleng's courtroom and made these allegations that Kelly Khumalo is the mastermind in the unaliving of Senzo Meyiwa. If you asked me, and you've been around me talking about this matter of Senzo Meyiwa, you would know that I said rubbish, and I'm still saying rubbish. That it makes no sense to me. Why would a girlfriend, not even a girlfriend, a mistress, would want his soccer star boyfriend, whom now she has a child with, but he's still married to his wife, and if anything had to happen to him, yes, part of the benefits are going to go to the child upon the time they turn, I don't know, maybe 18 or 21, whatever the policies were, but most of it is going to the wife. That 50% will go to the wife. The other 50% is going to be shared among Senzo Meyiwa's children. That's how I understand it, like, at least. Now, Kelly Khumalo, out of the blue, decides, hey, I want this man gone. And then she makes a call of, let's say, as the accusation says, she hires accused number 5. Accused number 5, which is Ntuli, then contacts the other 4 gentlemen, 2 of whom he has never even met in his life. Because one of them is a gun supplier. Not just any gun supplier, a big gun supplier, according to, guess who? Brigadier Gininda in a trial within a trial. And now this individual works at a mine in Northwest. And you are telling me when they were finally caught and charged, their charge was under common purpose. So you are telling me there is a mastermind that orchestrated and even paid the hitman, but she's not accused number 6? And they are charged with common purpose? I don't know who should be asking these questions to Judge Rata. Is it the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Development? Is it the MPA and DPP? Is it the NPA DPP? Is it, who's supposed to ask these questions? The president? Why should it be us who don't understand how these things work, but we still have enough IQs to say, wait a minute, if there are 5 people that are accused, this is actually the aftermath. But before math, there was a commission, there was a plan. It was the plan was paid for. Number 1, you had to make a call, and then you sit down, and then payments are made, whichever way they are going to be made, and then the plan is executed. And then after the plan is executed, it either succeeds or not. Now it succeeded, and there are people that are accused, and then an entire lead investigator turns around and says, no. It was not robbery gone wrong, because that's the story that they sold, that 2 intruders entered the Khumalo house on the 26th of October 2014 and demanded for cell phone and money. And then there was a bit of a scuffle, gun went off and it hit Senzo, and now we are where we at. The lead investigator said, no, that did not happen. It was a hit. And the mastermind is outside of the parameters of common purpose. How does that work? Because it's now starting to make sense to me with what happened on the 6th of July 2025 with Lieutenant Amkwanazi exposing things that we could not particularly, touch with our own fingers. But at least we suspected something isn't right. Something is tasting like cardboard when you chew into it. It's like eating Weet-Bix without milk That's how it tastes like. And you are like, but wait a minute. Even this entire case as a whole just does not make sense to anybody that has at least more than 2 IQs that I have. To kind of like, this something ain't right here. And that is why at the end of the day, I am still saying that Kelly Khumalo, no mastermind. There's no mastermind in this case. The only time there's a mastermind in this case is whomever that drafted the script that is being sold in the courtroom. That's the mastermind. The one that wants to throw off justice. The one that wants justice to be defeated. The defeat of ends of justice. That's the mastermind. Not the people that stand accused of unaliving Senzomia, the 5 accused. And definitely not Kelly Khumalo. But because the lead investigator has named Kelly Khumalo, then under our law, at what time or under what circumstances are you arrested? And then you go through the processes and then you have a trial. Why is Kelly Khumalo being treated special? That question lingers, and it will always linger. And I don't understand why the mainstream media is not asking that question, but instead we would hear a watered down process or session that happened in court. In most cases is to paint the 5 accused in a very bad light. We see the agenda. Because the agenda clearly to us now who are on the outside looking in, we're like, no, this was planned. There's a mastermind, and the mastermind is in the police. That's where the mastermind is. It's in the police. So clearly, maybe the police are the ones that were like, guys, we need to clean our image with this case. This is the case that is going to help us clean our image. Little did I know that on the 6th of July, 2025, a bow was going to right there on their faces. And now they got more than cleaning the image of the South African Police Service. Question is, who's the mastermind? And once that mastermind has been served out, what's going to happen? What laws are going to be put in place so that something like this never, ever, ever had to happen again? The suspicions that we've always had about how South Africans, especially South African black men, are sitting ducks when it comes to the South African Police Service. And I still think black South African men are sitting ducks when it comes to the South African Police Service, because now we are beginning to see the lack of training, outdated training maybe, and also nepotism that played a role. Some of these police officers, they did not go to the police academy. Because when some of them took to the stand, you're like, hold up. I know this is not a movie, but the art imitates life, and it should be this way. For example, if you listen to the first responders when 10-1 was called and what they did, and the things that they were saying, they were like this, no way did they converge and made any sense that, oh, okay, I get it now what you're saying. No. These guys were disputing what ought to happen once the dispatcher has made a call and said there is a live, how did they put it again? Was it a live crime? Something like that. Something has to do with live something, meaning it's happening right now. Get yourselves there. They did not get there immediately. No, they did not get there immediately because allegedly, according to the dispatcher, there was still exchange of fire. So they'll sit. They're not going to go out there and they're just going to come to collect the bodies, I suppose, and cover people with foil. And then from there, all those things that people say. So my point I'm making here is, why is Kelly Khumalo still free? In Section 9, subsection 1 of the Constitution of this country, That's the equality clause, if you are asking me what that is. First sentence, everyone is equal before the law. So what's special about Kelly Khumalo? Even though I don't believe she's the mastermind. What's special about her? When are we going to see her in handcuffs? When are we going to hear her side of the story? Because she needs to have her day in court. When? Why is the judge not asking that question? After hearing an entire lead investigator, whom he should have interrogated on the stand, then how come Miss Khumalo isn't accused number 6? What's special about this case? What's different about it from cases similar to this one where everybody was charged and probably even serving sentences to this very day? I don't know, guys. You know, Nhlathla Mkhwanazi has opened serious can of worms. And some of the worms had actually turned not butterflies. They turned into something that is wow. Absolutely wow. Wow, guys. This is where we are. I know today's video is a little bit but a little also back, because this is what I talk about on this channel. I just needed to say this. Maybe somebody out there understand these things. Educate me. I would highly appreciate it if you came in the comment section and said, okay, Clancis, this is how it works. Then I'll be very grateful. Thank you very much. Because where I'm standing right now, it looks like some are more equal than others in South Africa. And it cannot be like that. Please don't leave the video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you next time with a new one. Goodbye.